I'm James Okore, the founder and director of James Okore Technical Institute, GO Technical. Now, today I want us to understand about solar charge controller. Now, as a solar installer, it's your duty to know all the components you are using for solar and inverter installation. And today we are going to look into one which we call the solar charge controller SCC. Now, solar charge controller is a device which enables us to regulate the output of the solar panel as well as to charge the batteries and to protect the battery from overcharging. Meaning that solar charge controller does three different jobs, right? Number one is that it regulates the output from 20 voltage of the solar panel. Number two, it charges the battery. Number three, it protects the battery from overcharging. It means that it's a regulator, it's a charger, it's a protective device. Now, we have different types of solar charge controllers in the market, which we know most of them, like the PWM charge controller, which we call the pulse wave modulation charge controller. Then we have the MPPT charge controller, maximum power point tracking charge controller. Now, when you look at these charge controllers, you should know that the charge controller enables you to connect the wire of the solar panel down to the point at which is meant for those panel terminals wires to be connected. For example, these are charge controllers. We have different charge controllers. These I'm holding are charge controllers. And when you look at this very well, you see that this is the MPPT charge controller. And when you look at this MPPT charge controller, it's just like this charge controller here. And we have another charge controller. This one is smaller one, smaller charge controller also. And we also have another charge controller. We say that this is also another charge controller here, right? This charge controller now is small charge controller, and this is we call this analog type because it doesn't have anything like display screen. This one can be displayed, and again, if you are working with charge controller, you should understand that we have terminals at which you can connect your panels, we have terminals at which you can connect your battery, and we have terminals at which you can connect your DC load optionally. Now, when you look at this, you see that this is panel. This panel is meant to be connected to this panel terminal. Alright? It doesn't matter how you configure your panels, because panels can be configured either in series configuration, parallel configuration, series and parallel configuration, and parallel and series configuration. 4 different configuration patterns. Also, batteries should be connected to the battery terminal. Batteries are actually connected either in series connection, parallel connection, series and parallel connection, or parallel and series connection. Also, we have the DC load, which is supposed to be on DC. Now, if you are calculating, you should understand that charge controllers are rated in amps, and if you are calculating the current that should go to the battery, also if you are putting the DC load, you should consider the DC load also as well. If you want to understand the configuration pattern of batteries, the configuration pattern of panels, and how to connect them in any of the configuration patterns, please watch our videos because we have a lot of videos on them. Now, when you are working with charge controller, you should know the charge controller that will serve you better. If you are dealing with heavy installation, which is very high installation, please, it's advisable you go for the MPPT charge controller. Now, if you are dealing with smaller charge controller, smaller installation, you can go for the PWM charge controller. All of them are good, but it depends on the capacity of the installation you are doing and how you are doing it. Alright? So, this is James Okore Technical Institute, where we teach you everything that concerns solar installation, where we teach you everything that concerns automation, where we teach you everything that concerns CCTV camera installation, smart home automation, and where we teach you generally industrial control panels and all the rest of them. So, here we want to understand how the charge controller works. Remember, the work of this panel is to trap the sunlight and convert it to DC electricity. The work of this battery is to store DC current. The work of this load is just like we are using DC load, maybe bulb to power, maybe to illuminate or to illuminate the place. Alright? And the work of this charge controller is to regulate the output fluctuating voltage of the solar panel, as well as to charge the battery and to protect the battery from overcharging. Now, I'm James Okore. Follow me for more videos. Thank you.